Hello, San Diego. I'm not there, and I'm Neil Gaiman, but not necessarily in that order. And I'm in Karen Berger's office at DC Comics right now, the Vertigo corner of the world. And I thought I'd talk to you for a moment about something in this book, Sandman the Doll's House. Because almost 23 years ago, I wrote at the beginning of Sandman 8, "The man in the circle was dressed in black, his head hidden by a helm carved of bone and glass and metal. Fires danced in the velvet darkness of his robe. Around his neck hung a precious stone, a ruby, and by his side was a leathern pouch drawn tight to the top by cords." Did Burgess know then what he had got? Did he guess at the forces that had already weakened Morpheus, the Lord of Dreams, that Burgess's chant of summoning had proved the final straw to someone, something, already tried almost beyond endurance? I doubt it. And if he knew, he didn't care. And then, a few years later, when I was writing Brief Lives, there's a point in there where we just get one panel as Destiny is looking at his book, and the pages are flipping backwards and forwards. And you get to see Morpheus. And it says, "The Dream King is returning in triumph of a kind, from a far galaxy, tired beyond reckoning and tried beyond all endurance. His triumph is short-lived. From the darkness old voices call to him, and he awakes in a glass prison, in a deep cellar." And of course that's where Sandman 1 begins, with the Sandman, with Morpheus trapped by Burgess. And you never found out what was happening in that far galaxy, and what his triumph of a kind was, and why he was tried almost beyond endurance. Sandman number 1 was published in November 1988, with a January 1989 cover date. So in November 2013, it will have been 25 years since Sandman number 1 was published. Which means that 2013 seems like a particularly good year to tell that story. To get together with one of the finest artists in comics today and actually explain what Morpheus had been doing before Sandman number 1 began. And I'll be telling that story. So the as yet untitled, or if it's titled, it's definitely unannounced, new Sandman that's going to be coming out in 2013. I'm incredibly excited to say it's going to be drawn by J.H. Williams. I've been a fan of his since Promethea. I love his Batwoman stuff, and on this you're going to see a side to J.H. you've never seen before. You're also going to see one piece of art that he did, showing you Morpheus, or possibly not Morpheus, in a way that you've never seen him before. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. This has been an incredibly long time coming. It was one of the few stories that actually felt, when I finished Sandman, like I had failed because I had not told this story. And I'm really looking forward to telling it